What is up, guys? It is episode 4 of Badinage. What's up, badasses? That's what I'm gonna call you guys. That's the, every good show has to have a nickname for their listeners. The, the 2 or 3 listeners that are still tuning in to this abomination. You know what's funny? On the YouTube analytics, I saw the first episode had the highest amount of views, and then the second had like a couple less, and then the third had like a steep drop off. So this is episode 4. So if you're still here, I appreciate it. I don't think I'm gonna look anymore. You know what I did the other day? Actually, this is something I want to talk about. This is important for everyone in these dark, trying times. The YouTube views just reminded me, but news in general, I'm gonna stop looking at that shit. I don't like it. You know what I did the other night? I stayed up until like 3 a.m. 3:30 a.m. actually. I remember this because I was reading all this stuff and I looked over at Jimmy. I don't know if for people that are just tuning in, listen to me like I'm some important guy. Jimmy is my cat. So he was on my bed and he was just like fast asleep. So at 3:30 in the morning, I was in the middle of just binging all of this news about climate change and basically how we're all doomed and we're at the point of no return. And this is the scariest shit, is that people, the smartest people in the world are saying that we're basically doomed. So the next day, which is today, I woke up, or actually I'm confused now because it's Tuesday, January 5th, 12:42 a.m. So when I say today, I mean yesterday. That was a little more poetic than I was hoping it to sound. But okay, so I woke up and I had allergies. And I attribute that fact to staying up until 3:30, reading about climate change and shit. It's just not good. And I gotta stop. It's not good, man. I mean, what can I do? I'm just some brown guy living here, and I'm reading about the Arctic, the ice capades. The ice capades. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, but you get my point. It's a new year. Happy New Year, by the way. It's 2021. As we all know, everything has just reset. The virus is cured. Nobody died. Everyone is just doing perfect. A drop of a hat. It just like that. No, obviously not. I think as of this time, almost like 2 million people have died. Larry King has it. I hope he's the last Larry to get it in this year, because let me tell you, buddy, I don't think I would hold up very well. I really hope I don't get it. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm 5'3". I'm the same height as Prince, so I don't think I'm like a little guy. If I got it, I don't think I would be able to withstand that kind of bat AIDS. I don't want it. I've been ordering all kinds of health shit off of Amazon, vitamins to get my immune system better, and then I'm just completely undoing all of that by staying up until 3:30 reading about how a certain species of animal has just disappeared. You see, I'm sniffling now because it's just affecting my immune system. I'm a sensitive guy, all right? I'm taking on the weight of the world, so I gotta cut that shit out. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, I'm scared of getting it. I don't want to get it. I've just been ordering a bunch of pills off of Amazon to improve my immune system. I don't even know if it works, but I don't even care. I'll take a placebo at this point, because something's up with that vaccine, bro. I don't want to take that shit. I already told you in the last episode, it affects your fertility. And no, I'm just kidding. That's conspiracy theory bullshit. But actually, you know what I was reading today? I was reading this story about how it is there's like so much evidence that is pointing to the fact that this virus it wasn't a natural occurring thing. It was humans just fooling around. They were just being silly geese in a lab somewhere, and here we all are. What a bummer. Last year around this time, I would have probably been, going to different comedy clubs, telling my stupid jokes for drunk people, and then the media tells you that some guy eats a bat, and then you gotta stay your ass home. So, here I am. Here we all are. I don't know if you just heard me stutter there. Today, Junior. Oh, you know what? I want to say thank you to the person that sent me the likeness of myself. That was a very heartfelt thing to see. I don't know what it is about the internet lately, but it's like peaks and valleys, Sometimes the internet, the algorithm, it sends my workout to people at like various times. So sometimes people that are like really lonely will just find my first novel that I ever wrote, and they'll just be, I don't know, I guess it resonates with some people. So this guy sent me this I don't know how do you I'm not an artist, okay? I'm an idiot. A sketch, a likeness of myself. And this guy did a pretty good job. I think the book spoke to this man, this lonely gentleman, and I appreciate it. This guy made me look like brown Jesus, which is redundant, but you get my point. This guy went off. I think he did a great job on my hair. I enjoyed that. I would have made me a little darker, to tell you the truth. You should have moved your pencil around a little. You kind of whitewashed the the jeans, the beautiful chocolate, the hue. You kind of That's just dead air. That's not even me. Nothing happened there, by the way. It's just dead air. If you hear dead air, it's because, like I said, this podcast is recorded in a bunker. I'm at home downstairs in my bunker, and it's very low energy. It's always recorded at like 1 a.m. Right now it's 12:49 a.m. As you can hear, I'm losing my voice. I'm losing track of time. This is a big thing that's happening for me lately. It's not even like, last year a lot of people were saying that they were at home and they were having difficulty keeping track of the days of the week. I don't know. It wasn't really a problem for me, but lately, I don't know, something about the new year. I have this problem, okay? Every time it's the new year, I just think that it's like Sunday. The new year, 2021, it should start Sunday. But the new year this year, it started on a Friday. So it's like the end of the week. That doesn't make any sense. If it's a new year, how are you going to have the same year and like how are you going to have a new year but it's the same week? I'm coughing on my own. This is disgusting. Water. All right, yeah. Okay, so how are you going to sit there and tell me that this is a new year but the week is just you're going to keep it the same? That's bullshit, okay? The other day, I was like 4 days off. That's how bad it was. I didn't know. I thought it was like Sunday, but it was like Saturday. So that's where my brain is lately. But you know what? I think everyone's going crazy because the other day, I didn't feel like eating the shit that is at home, and I decided to be a wasteful human being, a piece of shit, and I ordered skip the dishes. And this has never happened to me before, but the app told me that it was here. All right? I got a text. The thing said, your courier has delivered your whatever. You know the message you get. So, like an idiot, I went outside to check to see the spot that they leave the food because there's like contact-free delivery now. So I went to I opened the door and there was nothing. There was nothing. So I checked my phone just to make sure that I wasn't blind and I was reading it properly. I don't know what kind of information I was hoping to glean from my phone, but I read it again. All right, I read what it said, and I confirmed, yes, the food should be here. But here's the funny thing. Now the phone starts asking me, how was the food? Was it to your liking? Was it good? And all this shit about the review questions. So I just started giving them thumbs down. I didn't want the person who delivered it to get in trouble because, I always give 5 stars or thumbs up or whatever. But there was nothing. Like, they're asking me, how was the food? And I was like, bro, what? You know what I did? I put on my winter jacket and my boots. And I actually physically went walking around the neighborhood. I thought maybe this guy might have delivered the food to my neighbor or something. Sometimes these Canada Post people deliver the wrong shit to me and I walk it over to them. So maybe I was thinking maybe some fat ass on my street is just eating my scatabouche, my Italian food, So I went hunting for this food because in the modern age, that's what hunting is for us. That's when the food delivery man gets your food wrong. So I put on my hunting gear. I got my shotgun and I was going to go hunting for my Italian food that has already been cooked and prepared. No, so they start texting me all this shit. How was the food? Did you love it? Was it great? How was your calamari? Was it great? And I just, how was the food? No, it's not here, bro. What are you talking about? And this is kind of scary. Just goes to show you how capitalism works. After I sent in all this shit, like negative feedback, within like 2 minutes, like an unmarked vehicle. It was like a rape van. You ever see one of those rape vans? Like a white vehicle? It looks like something OJ would have driven. All right, that was a little dark, but you get my point. It looked like someone is in the back seat with duct tape on their mouth. So this unmarked van just it's a quiet residential area, all right? We're just boring ass people, and this vehicle comes out like a bat out of Wuhan, and it just screeches, and it's just two dudes came out, and this guy starts jogging to the door, and he's like, here is your food, and just gave it to me like, it was like a football game, and it was like, this guy was under pressure, So, I didn't even know what the point of that story was, but, because I was talking about how everyone is going crazy. That has never happened before. I've never ordered food and gotten absolutely nothing. So that's a first for me. All our institutions are just crumbling. Why did I want to bring that shit up? Oh, because I was thinking about capitalism. Can you imagine a world where this guy, I could see it in his face. He was like, this, that my life depends on delivering food to this short brown man waiting at the door of his parents' home wearing a pink robe. The fate of my paycheck depends on... And this guy, bro, he was out of breath. His face was all red. And he's like, okay, here you go. Yes, here, food, here, for you. And I was like, I felt bad, I felt like a piece of shit. That's what capitalism is. Now you have the opportunity you can rate your slaves out of 5 stars. Like that, isn't that crazy? These slaves show up to your door, and the phone that other slaves made asks you, how was the service of the slave that we just sent to your door? And you can actually give them 1 star or like thumbs down. In all my time of ordering Skip the Dishes, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It has never been a white person. I think it was like it was like once. It was like this white girl, but I don't even think she was like something. It was like, something weird was going on with her. It was like a little ethnic. Like Polish white is not the same as like Canadian white. I don't think a Canadian white person has ever delivered my food. I think there was like one other time, some guy, Connor or some shit, but I think there was still something weird going on there. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. Actually, you know what? No, it's not enough. I don't think this is an appropriate society, all right? I will say it. I will be the first to tell you. I try not to order food, especially, in Canada. The times, the winter conditions, it's not fair to them. But the thing is, people are so cucked for like money and jobs and shit that like they're happy to do it. I can't, bro, what kind of society is this? You got people delivering food in the heart of winter and shit. It's ridiculous, to tell you the truth. The other day I was watching The Road. It's about the apocalypse. You know how I was just saying I have to stop focusing on bad shit? I just went down a train of negativity, of just watching apocalyptic shit, reading bad news on Reddit. But anyway, I was watching The Road, and there is a scene where the kid asks his father, after, all of society has broken down and they start having to do weird shit to survive. There's a scene where the kid asks his father, "Are we still the good guys?" And that really, I don't know why, but when I was ordering food off of Skip the Dishes, I just had that thought in my head. How am I still the good guy? Like, how is anyone in this society still, like, how do they consider themselves good? How can you sleep at night ordering food like a fat piece of North American deep fried shit? Ordering food from your phone. It requires like no effort. And then this person, alright, I don't want to go into it too much. Alright. Maybe I should talk about pee pee poo poo. At the beginning of every recording, I sit down to test to see if the microphone still works. And for some reason, I always sit down and go, pee pee poo poo, test, 1, 2, 2. And I listen to it. But now I have like 1 million MP3 recordings of me at various dates and times saying pee pee poo poo, test, 1, 2, 3. Oh man. What's funny? I was watching the news and I saw Donald Trump. he said he was captured on a recording saying that, basically asking how come you can't find more votes. How come you can't make me win, bro? I just wish this guy would just dip. It's just very annoying. I'm tired of seeing this guy's face and just that hair and that scrotum face. And like even Boris Johnson, every time you see the news, it's not good for the immune system, man. Going back to what I was saying, it's just not. Every time I see Trump's face, bro, I hope he dies. I just want him to go away and die. Not even because I'm like a liberal snowflake, just a pussy. I just, that's my thing. When someone is annoying, I'm just like, that's my closure. I just wish you would die. Just go away. Leave me alone. Just dip. Just dip, bro. Just go die. I hope you die today. I don't know. I gotta stop saying that. Oh, you know what's funny? I was thinking about this recently. I've never told anyone this story. I certainly did not tell my parents because they would have been very worried for me. But I was thinking about this. I don't know how I just remembered, but I wanna... Okay, this is last year. I don't really have any social life, alright? The things that I do are very basic. Movie theater, library, just go for a walk, just average, boring, basic shit. So, at the beginning of COVID, this is like right when they shut everything down. I don't know how I forgot about this, but I blocked this out of my memory because it was so traumatic for me. But I went to the library, and I think this is like right when I can't even remember. It might have been when they reopened the library or some shit. But anyway, I went to my branch, and I pull up in my car, in my coupe. It was a beautiful thing because there were no other cars. I guess everyone was still scared. But there was this lady, like a crackhead type of lady. I don't mean to be mean, but let's call a spade a spade. Sometimes you gotta call a crackhead a crackhead. I mean, if you're physically holding a crack pipe and you're ingesting crack, I'm supposed to be nice about your life choice? No, okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so, I don't know how to describe her looks to you in a way that is politically correct. Let's just say she had diarrhea in her hair. Okay, she just looked very cracky. Okay, so I'm in the parking lot and that lady is there, and I didn't really think anything of it. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm just like a clean cut goofball. I'm just there for my books, for the knowledge, maybe see a cute librarian wearing stockings or something, and, have a little joy in my boring existence. Because that's fun. It's fun. It's fun to... Sometimes clothed women are more attractive than naked women. I like stockings. Whatever happened to... Alright, that's besides the point. Alright, my point is, so, okay, I pull into the parking lot. Alright? I take my car off, and this is so stupid, but I checked my phone. I don't know why I did this. And in the time that I was checking my phone, like an idiot, scrolling, in my peripheral vision, I didn't realize what was happening until it was, like, too late. It was like, you ever, like, drop a drink, and as it's falling, it's, like, in slow-mo? You're just like, oh, shit, I bet you I could have stopped this. And it's, like, it's, like, surreal, because it's, like, you have, like, That's So Raven vision. Anyway, so, in my peripheral vision, the crackhead lady opens my car door, and she gets into my car, alright? And right away, I just, I stopped doing whatever I was doing on my phone, looking at stupid pictures of cats or whatever. And this lady, she thought I was like her Uber driver, and she's like looking at me. And by the way, she was not wearing a mask. So, AIDS all over my car, just complete infestation of bat AIDS and pangolin jizz everywhere. In my head, anyway. That's what I was thinking. And she's like, hey, so can I go to the... You know how crackheads talk? Extra... It's not really words. It's just syllables. And I was like, I was trying to figure out, how do you break the news to a person that is not sharing your reality, that you're not the person that she thinks you are. But, as I was stumbling, there was like a lot of dead air. I think she could see that I was shocked. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, that's being generous. She didn't say I'm sorry like that clearly, but it was like an addled, oh, sorry, and she realized, and she got out of my car, and she shut the door, and she just waited around the parking lot for whoever it was to pick her up. But the damage was done. I was traumatized, and I thought for sure at that point, this was probably, I can't even remember, but this memory just resurfaced within the last couple of days. But I thought for sure, buddy, you're going to get it. You're definitely going to get, within 2 weeks, you're going to drop dead, bro. But I didn't. But honestly, I'm scared of getting it. I don't want it. I don't think I would be one of those people that gets put on a ventilator and survives. You know? I've heard of people that they got put on a ventilator and they're doing fine now. I think if some shit enters my body, that's it for me. I'm 5'3". I'm a little guy. I can't handle it, bro. I've been ordering all kind of shit off of Amazon. You don't even want to see, bro. It's like shit for what is it called? It's like, you know, nitric oxide. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, all right? I'm not a genius. I'm left-handed, but don't let that fool you. I'm not a genius. I've just been looking up weird vitamins that bodybuilders take and just buying all of them. I don't even read the label. I just take a handful of vitamins that say that they're going to improve nitric oxide in your body, and I just take them. I don't care. I take Peruvian ginseng. I take I don't know, anything that will ward off this shit until the vaccine information comes back. Then yeah. What was I even talking about? I was talking about COVID, the crackhead. I don't know what else I wanted to tell you guys. Oh yeah, I brought up stockings. I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, I was thinking about that recently. Okay, this is, I want to get into this, all right? I think if I could live in any other era other than now, it would be the 1970s, all right? There's this subreddit on Reddit. It's called Old School Cool. And it's just basically a bunch of people post photos from their past. And I saw this picture recently. It was a group of girls from the 70s, and they looked so happy. They're all wearing stockings, pantyhose, all smiling, and there's no viruses. It was just a beautiful thing, you know? It was lovely. Now, everyone's, you know, they got their nose in their phones. They don't know how to communicate. They're streaming. They're all right. You know, I could go on all day about this, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something funny. Okay, so today I had to get we got our internet updated, and the the guy doing the update in my room, there's a big ass poster of Farrah Fawcett, and seeing this guy's reaction to it was hilarious. I don't know. It's not actually, you know what? It's not even worth talking about. But just imagine a guy who looks like a plumber walking into a room and seeing a big ass you know, in dark times. This is a dark ass time for our nation. You could tell how insane people are getting by the things that are making me laugh. That's high entertainment for me now, is a Bell technician, his reaction to something stupid. Alright, you know what? I think this is enough. I wish you guys a happy new year. Thank you to that dude for sending it. You know what? I think I'm going to use that picture, the portrait of me, as the new podcast image. And if anyone else wants to send shit in, send me an email at larrysingleton92@gmail.com. You can send in, if you're thinking of killing yourself, send me an email, and I will tell you not to do it. If you are an attractive woman, or you know what, even if you're an unattractive woman, you can send me an email with photos attached, stockings involved. You can buy my books. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me home. Follow me after dark. Follow me in the parking lot. Follow me holding a knife. Follow me. Stalk me. All right. That's enough.